Hey guys, good morning, good morning, good morning. So not only are we in the midst of daylight savings time, if you haven't already uh sprung forward on your clock, you probably late. You probably late because I actually yesterday was thinking it was 7 and it was 8.
Mhm.
And so guys, make sure you spring forward this week because that's critical. And we're going to be talking about of course, this morning I talked about springing forward on your money. So go back and watch it if you missed it. But I'm super excited to be celebrating this week my double book launch
Yeah.
for Million Dollar You and Million Dollar You Coaches Notes. If you haven't shared this video, share the video. And in addition to that, if you buy either one of these, and Rose, I know you bought your copy in person. So if you bought a copy in person, let me know so I can let you into the 7-figure book club. But I'm going to be launching a 7-figure book club. So you can buy either one of these or my 7-figure book list at DanielleWinningham.com. Spell my name right. DanielleWinningham.com, 7-figure book club. This book club is going to be an amazing journey. You guys asked for it. Make sure you join. But this week, I'm celebrating the 9th anniversary of starting this journey. And in 9 years, I've not pulled up. In 9 years, I didn't take a break. In 9 years, I didn't say, let me sit this down and come back. In 9 years, no matter how small, I steadily took a step forward in each one of those days, each one of those weeks, each one of those months. And that's something I want you guys to recognize and realize is that, and there's a Chinese saying that says, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with one step. The biggest question is when will you take the one step?
Mhm.
Not only when will you take the one step, but when will you take the one step and keep walking? And that's part of the problem that we have as entrepreneurs is we let everything be more important than our next step. We let everything get in the way of our progress
Yeah.
and not realizing that every time you do that, you've got to start back over again. And if we don't put our children on pause and you don't put your man on pause, you don't put your job on pause,
Mhm.
you cannot put your freedom because that's what this is.
Yes.
Being an entrepreneur is freedom. You cannot put your freedom on pause. You absolutely cannot. And so, along with this booklet, guys, you're going to see um, actually a video that comes with this booklet that's going to give you some great information about your 7-figure journey. And I'm a firm believer that there is a 7-figure earner, a millionaire inside of everybody, but you've got to be on the lookout for where is my $1,000,000 opportunity. We were talking yesterday, I'm about to do a training on how to do virtual events, especially in light of this coronavirus. And we were talking about yesterday taking advantage of opportunities that don't even seem like opportunities. So sometimes, good morning, Natural Beauty 136, you can sit and you can say, OMG, why did this happen to me? Or you can sit and say, as a result of what happened to me, this is what I'm going to do differently. So, guys, make sure you grab copies of your books. I'm going to be shouting you out all day. These are some amazing books to get you started. And
Yes.
this $1,000,000 You Coaches Notes is all about keeping you on track to be consistent in taking $1,000,000 activity. One of the quotes in the book says, the indispensable first step to getting the things you want out of life is this. Decide what you want.
Oh, yes.
Decide what you want. Do you want a 4-figure lifestyle, a 5-figure lifestyle, a 6-figure lifestyle, or a 7-figure lifestyle. And you get what you decide that you want. So you can grab one of these or both of these at DanielleWinningham.com. That's going to give you access to join our 7-figure book club. And guys, you got to realize every decision, every dollar you have is a result of a decision. I reached out to somebody this morning for a business partnership, and they said, well, I'm not sure because I'm busy. Now, if I know you're not already Oprah, I know you're not already Warren Buffett. Even Gail better have time.
Right.
Why are you turning down financial opportunities under the auspice of I'm busy if you're not where you need to be financially yet? So I said it to say we're missing so many opportunities by not being ready. We're missing so many opportunities by not finding a way. There's no way in hell I would have told that much money. Somebody reached out to me. I reached out to this person and said, let's do a affiliate partnership on A, B, and C that you have. There's no way in hell I'd have said I was busy.
I'd be like, when you need this link? Where you want me to send the link to? All right.
But you know, that's a learning lesson in business, is we have to decide if we've been praying for freedom, if we've been praying for revenue, if we've been praying for opportunity, if we've been praying for the next level, you can't turn it down when it shows up. I'm gonna let y'all come in.
Ooh, y'all want me to go first? I always
got the singing voice, bro.
I know.
You know, but since you all hesitating, let me go ahead and jump in.
I got this chicory.
Y'all, while y'all getting your brain cells together, that person just does not know that they hit the jackpot for you to call and ask them. Your followers, your community, thousands of people will see their stuff. I'm busy doing what? Nothing.
Nothing.
I'm busy. Are you busy doing the right thing?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Don't you think Jeff Bezos is busy every day?
Everybody's busy.
But when he saw the opportunity to buy Whole Foods, he wasn't too busy.
Called his wife, said, honey, I'll be home late tonight.
I'm gonna buy this here grocery store.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's my point.
Yeah, I'm going to move something first.
We so busy tripping over the small dollars that we miss access to the big dollars.
Yeah. That will prevent us from having to chase the small dollar.
Hello?
And
when
then
you get tired of chasing the bag, you should want the tag bag. Slow down, Morgan.
Right. Chase me, bag. Chase me.
Chase me. Here I am. Pick me up. Pick me up. Right. In my coach's words, quote unquote, don't let those little fish stop you from the big fish.
Yeah.
Don't let your small fish eat your big fish. Yeah. But that goes back to a decision. Even sometimes a decision on who you want to partner with for your next level.
Yeah.
And a lot of times people know partnering with me means you gotta go.
You gotta work.
Yeah.
You gotta work, you gotta invest, you gotta spend the time. And so no, I'm not for everybody. I realized that yesterday. Somebody was like, oh, you know, thank you to this person. Thank you to my old coach to introduce me to my new coach, thanking me for introducing them to somebody else. I say, yeah, you're in the right place. Because over here, you're going to have to do some work. You're going to have to. But we pass by our blessings.
Yeah.
So easily.
Boy. I mean, we say not to live in regret. But when you look back on some of the decisions that you've made that cause you to be in the place that you're in, and I'm not talking about a place where you're successful, but you're just struggling. You still trying to figure out how to make the ends meet. And you look back on all the opportunities that came by so that you wouldn't be in this place. But when they came by, you didn't recognize them as opportunities. You recognize them as, oh no, this is going to take me off my path. But that was the path.
But it goes back to making that decision. 9 years is a long time. That means 9 years, 365 days, I had to make a decision to do this.
Every day. Yeah.
I had to make a decision to get up early. I had to make a decision to invest my money. I had to make a decision to put the work in.
Mm-hmm.
I had to make a decision. And it's an everyday decision. I had to make a decision to do what's uncomfortable. I had to make decisions to sacrifice. Come on now, I had to make some decisions.
I had to make a decision to say no to some things.
Absolutely.
Right.
I know
And say yes.
I'm not going
And say yes to the right things.
Right.
But
So-
you know what, Coach? I don't think people realize you're like the little red hen. If you're reaching out, you're not only just bringing the stone, you bringing the meat, potatoes, the onions, the broth. You
The
bringing
table.
everything to the
That's
table.
it.
I think that's part of the decision though. Because even understanding that means everything about what you do is about to change. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
And the chances are you probably not.
Well, there's that honesty part, right? I'm gonna be honest. I'm not willing to do that right now. Wow, that's whew, that's powerful right there.
I just say you're not ready.
Because it's something inside of us.
Mm.
It's very hard to admit that you're passing up a blessing.
Yeah.
Somebody say, ouch, coach.
That's
Some
true.
of y'all are over there saying, well, I'm not ready to start coaching right now. Passing up a blessing. I don't really need startup capital right now. Passing up a blessing. It's hard to say, I've been praying for this, and now I'm scared of it. So let me not just say I'm scared of it. Let me just say I'm too busy. Or let me just say I can't afford. Or let me just see, people find a way to make things happen that are part of their decision. If you decide to send your child to college, you're going to find a way to make it happen. We find ways to make things happen for everybody but ourselves. And that's how we cover not having to take action. Oh, I can't take action because my kids, my husband, my mom, my job. A lot of times that busy is just a cloak for fear. It is just fear in remission, fear in hiding. Another word for, man, if I get out here, I'm gonna actually have to do this. Because it doesn't matter sick, well, however, if you really want to get it done, you're going to get it done. So guys, make sure you stop and grab your copy, www.daniellewinningham.com. Go to the 7-Figure Book Club, grab either one of these for $20 each and get access to my 7-Figure Book Club for the next year. It's going to be an amazing journey in getting the knowledge you need to be able to manage your fear, the knowledge you need to be able to manage your money, manage your emotions. I was working on a project yesterday that talked about women, how they make decisions versus how men make decisions. And women are so slow to make decisions because a lot of our decisions are rooted in fear.
Yep. Emotions. Yeah.
A lot of our decisions as women is rooted in emotions. And you wonder why we not the CEOs, and you wonder why we not heading the most expensivest and the most richest list. And you wonder why we have such a poverty such a poverty expectation and futuristic results for women, it's not made up. The majority of women are in poverty, not because they're not smart, not because they're not brilliant, not because they didn't have the opportunity. They're in poverty because they didn't make the right decision. They made decisions to focus on everybody and everything else but their future and their revenue. And they were so busy trying to play safe with the few dollars they did have that they didn't invest the money correctly to make that money multiply. It takes money to make money.
Oh God.
So at some point, you got to say to yourself, if I don't make an investment, I won't go to where I'm supposed to go. You got to have an expectation of generating 7 figures, and then everything else will line up with it.
Right.
But you cannot sit by and wait on life to bless you. And then when the opportunities come, pass them up.
Pass it up. Do it scared. That's what I learned. I had to do
it
scared.
fast. It's
Fast
almost
and
like
scared.
ripping off a Band-Aid.
Right.
Go ahead, weigh your pros and cons.
Yeah.
What's the pro if I move? What's the con if I don't? Understand your situation, but then move. A lot of you have so much money caught up in your lack of movement. That's an ouch, coach. I can look at your feet and literally count tens of thousands of dollars that you have missed because you failed to do what that assignment required.
Ooh.
So I'm super excited about these books. Help me make them a bestseller today. bit.ly/DanielleWinningham.com, y'all. www.daniellewinningham.com. Click on the 7-figure book club. One of them is a video and it talks to you about your 7-figure journey. The other one is a journal/coach's notes. So even if you can't afford to quote unquote hire me, grab you a copy of these coach's notes so that you can be held accountable.
Start there.
To get started. One of the quotes in here says, if you take responsibility for yourself, you will develop a hunger to accomplish your dreams. You gotta be hungry enough that if don't nobody say nothing to you about your business for months, you're still working your business. This is not about how good you are. It's not even about how good your product is. This is about, are you willing to even put it out there? How often are you willing to put it out there? And until you start being unabashed, meaning unashamed and unafraid to put your stuff out there, that's another thing. Men gonna put their stuff out there. Sometimes men come in my broadcast marketing their stuff in the comments. I be like, boy, if you don't get out of here with that, but they not ashamed, they not afraid, they're not embarrassed. And our biggest emotional hurdle is what in the hell is somebody else gonna say? Exactly. We're so busy, focused on what somebody that ain't gonna ever pay our bills is gonna say, versus worried about what your kids gonna say, what your bank account gonna say.
I think we're waiting for validation from the wrong people.
I think we shouldn't be waiting for validation at all.
We already been validated by.
I think once the Lord gives you a message, you gotta go.
Absolutely. That's what I think. Man, did you hear, Coach, that Madam C.J. Walker, they're coming out with a special about her, like not a documentary, but kind of like about her story. The first Black female millionaire. And I remember the first time hearing about her is when you did like a Black History Month, I don't know, maybe a couple of years ago.
Yeah,
And you were talking
Sean
about,
Willis.
yeah.
Mhm.
So I'm excited to see that documentary. The lady who played God in The Shack, she's playing Madam C.J. Walker.
Mhm.
What's her name? I like her as an actress.
I don't know. Olivia something.
Is it Olivia? I don't know her
Oh,
name.
no, my question is, all these years later, and with so much more opportunity, why are we still struggling to put Black millionaires in place?
Right.
And a lot of it comes down to, one, we move too damn slow.
Yeah.
And two, we move too damn slow. We
And
learn too
listen to the
slow.
wrong folks. People tell you that no, that's not gonna work. Man, miss me with that.
But why is you talking to people about your ideas anyway?
Right.
You know, it's them people that's gonna trip you up
That's gonna put their fears on you.
every single time, guys. Every single time. You got to be careful who you listen to.
Yeah.
Because they may not be telling you your story. They may be telling you their story.
Mm-hmm. I found it out the hard way.
Mm-hmm.
That wasn't even about me.
You know, most of it's not.
But
most of it's not about you at all. Most of it is about how they feel, whether it be jealous, insecure. Most of it, the best way to get an unbiased opinion is hire some damn body. You run around asking your friend, girl, what you think? And then get mad when they don't think like you.
I was talking to a friend this weekend. I was expressing how like irritating it is to see people close to me that are so super talented, extremely gifted, and won't use that to make money with it because that's not my purpose. What? I don't give it. Listen, I'll find my purpose on the way to the bank.
You
if
know,
I gotta do all this.
But then see, that's when I beg to disagree with you, Jamie, because my question is, as busy as you are, how do you even see what they're doing and what they're not doing?
That's who, me personally? Because they with me. But my thing, here's my point is, if you have all these gifts and talents, why aren't you using that to make money? But what was said to me, the response was, well, everybody don't think like you, Jamie.
Well, that's why, again, I'm going to ask you, why is you spending your time like that? I'm getting to that point, Jamie, where I can't talk you into your greatness. I can't talk you into your revenue. I can't talk you into your next level. I'm tired of talking. There's one person I know I can talk to that's going to listen, and that's my own ass. And so I may as well talk to me about my next level and save my breath. If the people don't want it, I'm not going to keep doing it. It's frustrating. It drives my anxiety, and I might as well save my energy. And that is exactly what I'm about to do. I got too far to go myself to using my energy and anxiety coaching you. I'm sorry, but I got to do what I got to do to protect me and preserve my energy.
So is it a mindset?
It's definitely a mindset.
I mean, entrepreneurship. Do you have to have
entrepreneurship? Is definitely a mindset. Everything we do is a mindset. Getting up and going to work for 38 years. That's a mindset. Losing weight is a mindset. Anything we do actively, consistently is a mindset.
You know what, Coach, you're right. Because once you make your mind up, you can do anything you want to do.
Yeah, your mind is the
There's
base.
no
But
limits.
what's that quote I said earlier? You got to decide.
Right.
So when you're still not moving your feet, you still haven't made a decision.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta make a decision.
Right. When I decided to leave my job, I was knocking everybody
That
down.
was it.
Get the hell
Me
out of
too.
my way.
When
And
I decided to build my business.
and you better take this
When I
resignation. I'm gonna
decided.
stop you. Yeah.
When I decided. So most people's problem is that they got a business, but they really ain't decided.
Right.
They haven't decided, are they willing to do everything it takes? Not the easy things, not the cute things, but everything.
And that also boils down to fear. Fear is the root of all of that. But if you don't get out there and get the answer and get your courage and your confidence, that's where you need wise counsel. You need a coach.
And even then, it's still going to be hard, but at least you have direction. At
Mm-hmm.
least you have strategy, and you're not just out there struggling in the blind. But y'all, I'm super excited about launching these 2 books today. I'm going to be back later with some interviews. We're going to be talking about how you can get started, taking your first step towards becoming somebody that earns way more than you ever thought you could. www.danielewinningham.com. Grab your copy. It's nothing. It's a great. The video is amazing. The book is amazing. The coaching notes, if I do say so myself. And if you're somebody that wants to stay accountable and learn how to build inner accountability. See, we all got external accountability. And that's that accountability where you do it because you're scared you're going to get a whooping or somebody going to beat you up. Or the boss going to fire you. That's external motivation. Internal motivation is, I'm going to do it regardless of what it looks like, because I can't be denied and I refuse to be. So guys, I'll be back a little bit later. Guys, to continue this celebration, grab your copy of the book. Let me know when you grab your copy of the book so we can let you into the book club. I'm super excited to be celebrating this 9th anniversary of starting this journey. And my encouragement to all of you guys today is you don't have to start at the beginning. Your start doesn't have to be perfect, but you do have to start somewhere. All right. Love you guys.
Bye.